Have you ever wanted to know about the future, love, dreams, money, sex abadis? Well, then you're in luck because we read tarot cards. And we do it seriously. We know we're being funny, but it's real. Real magic. We used to be an Instagram live show. And then a live show in front of an audience. Yay! And now, a podcast. So sit back, relax, and trust the process. Welcome to The Tarot Show.
I'm Dickie Copeland.
And I'm Hannah Garces.
And this is The Tarot Show.
Welcome.
Hey, how you doing, Han?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you? One word.
Just, yeah, the greeting we give to each other. Okay, how are you? Did you ever find your car?
No.
Yeah.
She's long gone.
Oh, she's not coming back.
She's not coming back.
She went to Paris.
I hope so.
She's not coming back to this little old town. Los Angeles is too small for her.
Mm-hmm.
She's met a man.
I would love it if my Kia ran away into the sunset.
Wouldn't that be so nice?
Like, I hope not. She's not like a Dodge Charger. That's a bad boy.
Not a matte black Dodge Charger.
Yeah, no.
The matte means that it's like their version of tattoos, like a full sleeve.
That's a bad boy.
Oh my God. She's the car that went to Paris.
She's the car that went to Paris. She's not like Lauren from The Hills.
Who famously did
not go to Paris. And Lisa Love or whatever, the editor of Teen Vogue, was like, well, whatever.
Well,
today's cool because we're going to do a deep dive on the Empress, the third card in the major arcana.
we'll get into the symbolism and all of that as regards to the card, some different ways that it can be interpreted in love readings when it's upright, reversed, some fun pairings. But before that, is there anything to catch up on?
I'm going to give shout outs to one of our, I think we're up to 11 listeners.
Oh my God, lucky number 11.
But after last week's episode and I was bemoaning my car, listeners Nikhil and Krissa sent me a gift card for Lyft,
Cute.
which has been very useful to get my ass around. You guys are so sweet. And Rachel Chapman, a longtime friend of not just the PCast, but in the Instagram live days.
Yeah, fully OG.
OG. Sent me a Sephora gift card because she heard all my makeup was in the car.
Yeah, that, again, the biggest blow for some of us. The loss of the Glossier, the gloss.
Yeah. And thank you guys so much, all of you, for that kindness. That really means a lot. It makes me feel
That's cute.
nice.
It is nice when someone's there for you, huh?
Yeah.
You should check out her TikTok because she's always doing press events and stuff. And she's met like all these famous people.
Yeah.
She's on the red carpet, dude.
Mm-hmm.
She's like huge, big time. So now we will cleanse our bodies. You at home can cleanse with us if you'd like. We're back to Fireball. We're off of that vodka. All right, Han.
Right. From the womb to the tomb.
She was fine for me.
We're so back.
Tasted like when you go back into your parents' house and it smells the same. And you're like, huh.
Maybe nice for some people. Maybe not so nice for others.
Do you remember what your childhood house smelled like?
Actually, yeah. I think my house always smelled good because my mom liked fancy candles. And I can't remember what the brand is, but it came in like a black and white box that almost looked like zebra stripes. And then the candle itself was in like a glass votive and it was green. And it smelled a little piney, it was really lovely. But that makes me think of my childhood home and Christmas especially. Yeah. Complicated scent.
Smelling a candle being like, okay. No.
What a good day to talk about mommy issues.
That's true. The Empress is all about it. The maternal big open arms. Yeah, the Empress card would smell like, well, I guess the Six of Pentacles would smell, no, Six of Cups would smell like your childhood home with the nostalgia and all that. But the Empress is sort of that feeling of you can always go back home.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've cleansed our bodies, we go ahead and get to blessings. I would like to bless Kygo.
Kygo.
Sounds of the Summer.
Oh, the DJ.
You know, there's something about those songs. That hooty hoo sound. Just like putting his keyboard on pan flute. I just love it. Talk about sounds of summer of 2016. When I was an assistant, I had a YouTube video that would play like 3 hours of Kygo. I just put that on in the background and dream of being outside.
Yeah.
Man. So now that it's June, which is, by the way, birthday month.
Oh my God.
Party times. Excellent. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my Kygo shit back on.
Kygo. Do you think, is it too early to have like a 2015 or 2016 party?
No, I think that's
dress,
a really funny theme.
Like big like statement necklaces.
I mean, I guess you got to do 2014. Do 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Because also I think right at 14, 15 is when it was changing. So you could still kind of get a little of that 2010 vibe. Like one of my favorite things I remember learning is if you ever were costuming a period piece, like say you're doing the 80s, actually a lot of people should be wearing 70s clothes.
Right.
Because humans are very often behind and aren't on the cutting edges of trends. And there's like, yeah, I've had this jacket for like 5 years. So there's something about 2014.
Is Kygo just kind of the workhorse of electronic music?
Yeah, of like vibe music.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because also he's just somebody who is not afraid to redo a song. Like his sexual healing is pretty good. No Diggity.
Oh, by Blackstreet.
Anyways, I will go ahead and light the candle to bless Kygo.
Thanks, Kygo.
Wherever you are, which is Ibiza.
Okay. Beautiful. Ew, unknown.
Oh, I don't
Should
like
I answer in case it's the police?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually. And you can always hang up if it's bad.
Yeah. Hello?
Can I speak with Hannah?
Yes, may I ask who's speaking?
Hi, this is the Glendale Police Department.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. Hi.
Hannah's car was recovered.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for you. Sorry. Holy moly. The police just called me.
And
They found the car.
I guess curses do work. So they found the car.
They found the car. According to the person I talked to, he didn't know everything, but sounds like they found it with the guy driving it.
Dang, dude.
And he was arrested.
See, we didn't ask for the car to be back. We cursed this person.
We did.
And he got caught.
He got fucking caught, dude.
Dude.
Driving it around in Glendale.
with just a screwdriver in the ignition or something. I wonder where he was going.
Maybe he was also going to Sephora.
He's like, well, now that I have this Glossier highlighter stick.
It's like, I love this, but it's not quite my color.
Right. You know what? I wish I had the shade that Dickie has, which is a little less pink and a little more white. And so you get it back in a couple of days once some paperwork's filled out?
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
And they said that apparently, I mean, obviously the ignition was probably fucked up, but other than that, there doesn't seem to be too much damage.
That's nice.
So I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, I can't believe it still has its catalytic converter.
I know.
Maybe it wasn't the Kia boys.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Just lone Kia man.
Just a guy who needed a ride. Could have just asked me.
You would have done it.
Would have done it.
Yeah, well.
I would have given him a ride to Sephora.
You're like, I got to go there too.
Gotta go there too, buddy.
I wonder if your stuff's going to be in it. Or like you were saying on our little break, when I stopped it so you could talk to the police. If there will be new stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like a new little charm to replace your grandmother's charm.
Oh, I hope that's still in there.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Well, come back next week and we'll find out if it was there. But hey, that's such great news, Han.
Wow. Okay.
Life-changing once again. I texted my family. They're very excited.
Oh, Kelsey just texted me. Not if I see you first, Kia.
Oh, yeah. See ya,
Kia.
Welcome back, Kia.
Welcome back. I think I kind of want to do another shot after that,
All right.
if we may.
We may. Han's going to get up and get the fireball. This is beyond cleansing our bodies. This is dirtying our bodies. Live on the pod. We dip in and out of that, I'm sure, because I was trying to pause it so that your personal information wasn't leaked onto the pod.
No, it's fine. I trust all 11 of you.
Yeah. Also, too, what are they going to do? Steal your identity? You'll just get it back once we curse whoever's riding around with your identity.
I don't even want it.
From the womb to the tomb.
That's nice.
Tastes like when you get back in a friend's car and it smells like how it used to. Oh, she sent that Not If I See You First, Kia, with fireworks.
Aw.
Sent with fireworks effect is the funniest thing you can do, as we have established on this pod.
So true. All right. Well, with this new information, I'm going to pivot.
New
on
blessing.
My blessing.
New blessing.
And I would like to bless my good friend Dickie.
Oh, Hannah.
I know. I know.
What a pivot.
My wife.
My wife.
Happy Pride. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Thanks for being my rock.
Happy wife, happy life.
It's so true.
Man, now who am I going to take to the vegan bakery and try to get free coffees for dropping you off?
I know.
It came through, dude.
It came through.
This is one for the sleeping mouse contingent.
Yep. Damn.
Wow.
Points to you guys. Snaps.
Snaps.
Begrudging snaps.
Also, a nice little, like you were saying earlier, nod to the Empress card of just like giving. Oh, Lyle, don't scratch me. Of giving
Yeah.
and abundance.
Abundance, community, and family.
And like a good general vibe
Yeah.
of some good things happening.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Hannah.
No, everyone kept the good vibes going.
That is true.
Fozzie Bear's been great.
He was really good.
Obviously, Nikhil and Krissa and Rachel
Yeah.
sending me those little things. Everyone being so nice. Everyone's so nice.
Everyone was really feeling for you.
Yeah.
That really sucked. And now it's over. I wonder if it'll still have the scorpion
I
license
hope so.
plate holder that Fozzie Bear gave you.
I know. I bet.
What if those were glinting in the sun and that's why the cops were like, oh, it's like winking at me.
Yeah. And
Like
the cop was like, oh, cool scorpion.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a Scorpio. I love scorpions.
I'm going to talk to that guy. He seems cool. I like his vibe.
You know what? Let's whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop. License and registration. Ah, screwdriver.
A screwdriver. Well, thank you for my blessing. Now that we've
Yeah.
established that blessings and curses actually work,
I know.
that's going to mean something. Harness the power of that.
Yeah.
When I work at Hulu, I'll remember. Hi, little. Lyle's all energetic now. Now he's got zoomies.
I know.
Pull him up on my lap 1 sec.
Oh, yeah.
You're so excited. I'm going to put you in the car. I'm going to let you drive. Oh my God, I got blessed. So if I get blessed, so if I'm listening to Kygo, that's like a double blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm listening to Kygo in your car once we have it back, then that's like the 1, 2, 3 of the Empress.
Yeah. That's a powerful time for manifestation.
It ain't me, babe.
Kygo. I did think you were talking about Kylo Ren at first, I'll be so honest.
I would love to bless Kylo Ren. All right. Well, now I'm going to take my little blessed ass and curse something.
Yeah.
It's time for beware. These will get things back. Curses. Oh my God. Weird.
It's dead.
The curses button is dead. The way I squeezed that button and nothing came out. I think a battery exploded. It's like wet on my hand. Oh God. Thank God you blessed me. Otherwise I'd be getting acidic poisoning, I think. She's been refreshed. Well, now that the curses button has mysteriously disappeared for 2 months to get a facelift, she's back. And now it's time for curses.
I'm going to curse serial killers. Stop doing that.
When will you get the message?
Nobody likes it.
Also, you're doing too much.
Yeah. And It's kind of hack because you guys only go after girls or gay men, really.
You're right.
Femmes. You're going against the femmes. And it's always someone who walked into their smile could light up a room. Why don't you go after some bigger prey?
Stop being so predictable.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Also, you're like always getting caught because you're doing the same shit over and over again. Mm-hmm. Adapt.
Do something different.
Also, just go to therapy.
Get help.
Get help. Stop taking it out on everyone's craniums. Good Lord.
Touch grass.
Go touch some grass in the backyard that you're peeping from.
Also, especially now that we're in Pride Month, we don't kink shame. If you want to fuck someone who's dead, someone out there will pretend they're dead.
Yeah, you can find it.
You can find it. That's what we live in this age now. You don't need to do all of this, you guys.
Also, why? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, I'm tired of you guys. So good night, serial killers. You had a good run.
Oh, I'm so glad that we're going to live in a world without serial killers now.
You're welcome.
I'm going to walk to your car unafraid.
Yeah, we can jog at night now.
Yeah, and I can leave my windows open and my curtains. Like take a good long look. You're not going to kill it.
Peeping Toms, fine. Serial killers,
absolutely not.
Mm-mm-mm.
Good curse hand.
Thanks.
Serial killers shaking in their really worn boots. I would like to curse a very specific thing on the Vampire Diaries. And that is when someone says, "You have my word." And then you know it's not going to be that way. They're forever making plans. And someone says, "You have my word," or "I promise." Because they're always like, "But what if you could kill me? But what if you kill me?" He's like, "I'm not going to kill you. You have my word." And then they're always like, "I had to kill him." You're like, "Well, I knew that because you promised you wouldn't."
Right.
It's right up there with someone talking about, but actually I wouldn't curse this. I would bless this because I like this one, which is when there's a new vampire and they tell them that they have heightened emotions. Well, your emotions are going to be heightened. So it's always Stefan too. He's like the nice Boy Scout of the vampires. So he's always like, I'll show you the ropes. You're going to have heightened emotions. So if you're laughing, you're crying. If you're living, you're laughing and you're loving. It's just part of being a new vampire.
Write about it in your vampire diary.
And you should. Also, I didn't realize that was like a construct for the whole thing. Like they have to keep their vampire diaries because they live forever. So it's like how you remember what happened in 1912.
Oh.
Like sort of like how I'm always like, what the fuck happened in 2017?
Right.
Or 2019 up until pandemic, it's all a blur. And then after it's just a different blur.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just forever being like, oh yeah, I did meet that person. And then they have to go
on the
back.
Titanic.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
To keep all their memories straight.
Cool.
And so now she's in these vampire diaries. I always thought it was like her writing about them.
Right.
No, it's their own.
Boys can have diaries too.
That's what I learned. Dead boys can have diaries too. Well, I guess we should start doing our deep dive.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about it.
Time to dive on the Empress card.
She's so pretty.
She's like an original vampire.
Yeah.
She's giving original. All right. So, Han, you want to go ahead and describe this card?
Sure. We have this woman with golden hair sitting on her throne. It's very lush. She's sitting in this very almost overgrown garden and wheat growing at her feet. She's wearing this crown of stars, holding a scepter, wearing these long robes with fruit on them, and her shield sitting at her feet is in the shape of a heart with the sign of Venus on it.
Is there a waterfall in the background?
There is.
Very
good eye.
There's a waterfall in Vampire Diaries too. And it's a very yellow card, very cheerful card. She is obviously, as we would all say, hashtag mother.
She's so mother.
I mean, it's Pride Month, so
it is Pride.
happy Pride, by the way.
Hi, gay. We at the Tarot Show value our LGBTQIA listeners. So please like and subscribe.
Yeah, the Empress is giving padam. Oh, also, I did want to say, though, that the Empress is the number 3. And she comes after the High Priestess, which a lot of what I was reading about and what we kind of think of as the progression of the story within the major arcana is all connected. So kind of coming from the High Priestess, which was much more internal, into the Empress, which is a little bit more shining externally. How about word cloud for the Empress? What are some general thoughts? When you flip this card over, what are your immediate thoughts?
Abundance,
Pleasure,
fertility,
harmony,
nurturing,
generosity,
comfort,
sex,
relief.
beauty.
It's not one word, but everything is going to be okay.
Yeah. How were we greeting each other? Hi, how are you?
Oh yeah, hi, how are you? Hi, I'm okay.
Hi, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
How are you? I'm okay. I love this idea that she sort of symbolizes a shift from the self-love of the High Priestess to loving others.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, blessing your co-host, for instance. Very Empress-like move. So the High Priestess is sort of this state of like a cosmic subconsciousness. And then the Empress is more the actual productive, like generating ideas that come out of that, which have originated from the Magician. So there's sort of this like 1, 2, 3, go sort of element to the card, which is great news if you pull it, because it usually means whatever you've been working on now is the time where you're actually going to start seeing fruition. And so the fertility of the card obviously can be literal, but also can be in creativity and thoughts, in your job and all of that. Just sort of the idea that like flowers are blooming all around.
Love the Empress.
She's great. I connect her a lot with family, and not just like, oh, you're going to get pregnant, which I think is a very common interpretation with this card, but like you're going to start making those connections and they're going to last.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's just funny because you, from self-love to like outward love. And so today I blessed you, and last week I blessed myself.
Oh my God. Now we've both been blessed.
Yeah. But I am on my little journey.
That's true.
Isn't that so weird?
Yeah. I wonder what you blessed the week before. Oh, you wrote it down?
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I blessed flowers.
Well,
And the time before that, a shower beer.
both things of beauty.
Yeah. And
So
pleasure.
you planted both of those, and then you blessed yourself, and then you were able to bless someone else. How very Empress-like. Here's another way of putting it. After a period of reflection and meditation, the priestess, you now transform into someone who takes action and uses her knowledge to reign.
Lovely.
The Empress. Oh, here's another thing I really like, that the Empress is actually all 4 queens of all 4 suits, all kind of put together.
Oh. That makes sense.
Embodies a lot.
Like the pentacles, I think would be the most obvious because with the sort of rootedness, and then she's got that waterfall back there, and she's feeling that. So the cups.
It is, yeah. That throne. And then the sword, she has her scepter. And also this diadem of the crown of stars, which are very cosmic. And then the swords, right? Which I think too, there's just, her face is very sword-like.
Yes.
But even the shield feels a little Queen of Swords to me.
Stunning.
Ooh, stunning. Prosecco.
Spagliato.
Stunning. This is way too many quotes, but here's the last one.
Say it.
The High Priestess symbolizes Persephone, queen of the underworld and goddess of spring. The pomegranates on the cloak and the Rider-Waite also refer to part of her myth. But the Empress symbolizes more Demeter, her mother, goddess of the harvest and of all the seasons.
Oh, yeah.
So also too, with all 4 of the queens, there's kind of like all 4 of the seasons. And with the 12 stars in her crown, there's 12 months, just like there are 12 signs of the zodiac and 12 houses within those.
Beautiful.
Kind of cool.
Yes. Her crown, it's the crown of 12 stars, which also shows up in the New Testament, Revelations.
Oh, yeah. Sounds right.
There's talk about a woman of the apocalypse who comes with a crown of 12 stars. And it's also for the 12 apostles
Oh, yeah.
and the 12 tribes of Israel. So it's like a whole thing.
Oh my God, I grew up Roman Catholic, and I couldn't have told you that if you had if you'd held my cat and said you were going to put it outside if I didn't know the answer.
And I guess while we're talking about the symbolism, the stars too are about her sort of like heavenly perspective. And to what you were talking about, like after going inward and gaining knowledge or intuition and then being able to put that to use in the outer world, having that perspective to see the big picture. I think the Empress is a big picture card. Whereas like compared to like a laurel leaf crown, which is all about like victory or like defeat or whatever, this is just about perspective. It's like above that even.
Ooh, fascinating, because you associate this as such an earthly card. And that's where the Taurus energy comes in, especially there's so much earth shown, but then to also have that little bit of like touching the stars too.
Yeah.
She really does rule supreme. The supreme.
She's a supreme.
Surprise, bitch.
Bet you've seen the last of me.
Any more on the symbolism?
And also just another nod to fertility and bounty, the wheat that she uses to feed and nourish everyone. Her heart-shaped shield that has the sign of Venus on it that correlates to this being a card that is connected to Taurus.
You know what else I like about her? She's got a double cushion seat going on. Big pillow over the little like circular pillow. It's giving rot all Sunday. It's giving take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's like the comfort I see there.
Yes. This is definitely a card that when it pops up, it's a very, very welcome sign.
Yeah, she's good. I think if I see this, it's not just positive vibes. It's also like, finally, we're finally here.
Yeah.
Well earned. You know what I love too about some of the interpretations I've been seeing are that not only does it relate to nature, but also like, just like the Four of Wands has the black cat in it and there's all those little animals throughout the queens, that she can be about like connecting with your pets too.
Oh.
Because there's a whole sort of message within her that maybe connecting to nature is something that has gotten you where you are or you maybe need. And that a way to do that these days is with the ones you love.
Aww.
Your little baby cats and dogs
Love that.
and squirrels and coyotes.
Hug them.
Go outside.
Go outside and hug a coyote today.
And say, don't fight me. Stay still.
Stay still. You like this.
You love this. This is why you came into my backyard. You serial killer.
I guess should we talk about it more in a reading now?
Yeah. So let's say you pull this upright. Beyond just the general, what are you thinking?
This is definitely like reassuring you that you are on the right path and that even if you feel fearful or you're not sure if you're doing the right thing, this is very much like you're about to see the
Results
of your efforts.
Yeah. There's a confidence here too of like loving yourself. As RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself,
Right.
how the hell are you going to love someone else?
Right.
But that she's more the positive side of like, you do love yourself. So now you are loving others. You can give as much as you've taken.
Yeah.
There's a serenity there. When it's connected in a reading, it can be a lot about feeling sexy.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you're pulling this card. Like for guidance, I think it's definitely asking you to take care of yourself and to do the things that soothe you and bring you joy so that you can then in turn do that for other people.
How about in a love reading?
in a love reading. If it's a person, if you're pulling this and you're asking about a specific person, upright, I think this is a person that is very loving, affectionate, is deeply connected to their friends and family.
And
I think
then
romantic.
Yeah, and then like reversed in a love reading.
I think reversed is maybe someone who is insecure or maybe a little needy or smothering.
Yeah, I've heard smothering.
Yeah.
I think it generally in a love reading too, if it's not about the other person, if you're reading it about yourself in a love reading or the querent, it would be someone who's ready, really ready. And maybe someone who is not afraid of showing their emotions, and someone who is like wanting to nurture, wanting to be in a relationship. And then upright or reversed, if it was in a love reading about like yourself, it would be like try to love yourself first,
Right.
to get yourself to that place where you are ready for a relationship.
Because I was also reading about too, like reverse for yourself too, how it might be how your own mommy issues or relationships to the way that you were or weren't cared for and nurtured are now kind of rearing its head
Ooh,
in
fascinating.
your relationships. So to be mindful of that.
Yep. I've also seen that in the reverse position, even just generally, not just in love, but that the Empress reverse can indicate that you've let yourself be in the background of your own life for a long time. It's time to prioritize number one.
Yeah.
Or another way kind of being like you might be letting the feelings and emotions of the other person rule all the actions. And so to try and switch that back around and not be thinking of them first, but doing what you genuinely want to do.
Wow. In terms of like, if you're doing a reading for a long-term relationship and this card comes up, I would say upright. That's favorable and nice. I feel like that kind of means you guys are about to maybe start a new chapter. You're steady in a position of like healthy, loving, we're good. And reversed means that maybe someone like just wants to feel like they're needed.
Oh, yeah.
Someone wants to feel that love, or like if you're in a fight, like I think this would be the sign that even if maybe you're angry at this person, to still reach out.
Yeah, to express how you feel to them.
And also to not show affection, because if you're pissed off at someone and they've done something fucked up, that's another thing. But when you're in a fight, to still express your love, to still say like, hey, I'm really upset with you, but I love you.
Yeah.
Even though I'm angry or hurt or sad by what you did, to still like kind of give that bid of like, I'm not going anywhere. I care about you.
Yeah, that reassurance is the path. There's something about connection being at the center of what's going on and not forgetting that.
Yeah, totally.
Like even fighting is intimate.
Yes, and necessary.
And part of family. And so, yeah, remembering why you're fighting in the first place. It's because you both care and you care about this person and bringing that to the forefront.
Not losing sight of what's important. And I think it helps keep things constructive.
There's a hint that harmony will come back. She's like, it'll be okay. She really is the big, like, smiley, happy face of the cards, I think. Even more so than the sun. The sun kind of has like a bright energy to it, but the Empress is so calm. And she's so steady. She's like that girl at the party that you're like, everyone's trying to sit in the same corner as her. Looks good in all the photos. All those casual snaps.
And you can't even be mad at her.
No.
Because she's so nice and cool.
No, you're
like,
stoked that she came. Like, damn.
I can't even be jealous.
No, I want to wear what she's wearing.
She is that girl.
She's got a big loud laugh. I did see that if you're asking about time, as we have had people ask us in readings, particularly in our live show I'm thinking of people asking when are things going to happen. If you pull the Empress in answer to that, I thought this was so interesting that the answer is that you are to remain patient, but to wait for the signal from the universe. That you will get hints as the time gets closer, but something in nature.
Okay.
And that if you are asking yes or no questions, She is a very big yes.
Makes sense.
I can also do some little fun pairs
Would love.
if we like. The Empress and the Devil card. The Empress Tarot card represents creativity, and the Devil can illustrate a block. So it means like something that is stopping progress.
Oh.
There's like somebody or something that needs to be removed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But that once you do, then you're back to flowing.
Mm-hmm.
When you see the Empress card with the Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, and that you should probably a beginning in something you're passionate about. You genuinely have big feelings about. Best of both worlds, though, with like the creativity and then also success.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, if you pull the Empress with the Emperor, power couple. Oh, it's not Brangelina anymore, but who would that be today? I guess Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Why not? Remembering that it's our relationships that are going to pull you through. So finding your sort of ride or die. Yeah. It's your Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. 07, Bonnie and Clyde.
07. I mean 03 Bonnie and Clyde?
No, 07.
07.
4 years after that.
Okay. Well, speaking of power couples, why didn't Jay-Z and Beyonce do a 23 Bonnie and Clyde?
Great question.
Okay.
I don't know.
A little annoying.
I feel like they owe it to us.
I love that song. And it just seems like such a missed opportunity.
Maybe we'll get in 33.
33 Bonnie and Clyde. Okay.
Still rocking.
Still rocking.
After all these years. Well, I think that's about all I've got on the Empress. Pretty straightforward, lovely card. Anything else you got?
No. Love her.
You guys, I'm glad you got to hear Hannah recover her car live on the pod. Fireworks.
First of the season.
Yeah, it's the time. I do feel like a modern deck would have the fireworks behind the Empress.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again for listening.
We're with you.
From the womb
To the tomb. So I put this on my life. Never nothing will ever come between us. Wait.